We're at the home of the Dallas Cowboys in Arlington, Texas. It's about a 20-mile drive to downtown Dallas. The Cowboys will kick off to begin the game. He'll down it in the end zone. They'll go to work at the 20. First down now and 10 to go. Here's the give. A 5-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. Second down and 5. Ball on their own 25. Pitch out. Still working. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get the first touchdown of the game.
Don't let this guy in the open field. Once he breaks free of the line of scrimmage, he's a threat to take it all the way every time. What a play that was.
San Francisco is up a touchdown. This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback.
Big drive now for the offense. The last thing in the world you can afford to have happen now is a 3-and-out. You've already given up a touchdown, a 3-and-out here, and you're in trouble.
Feeds it to the back. Rockpodic is there on the tackle. Peterson gains about 2 yards on the run. Hands it off. Morrison makes the tackle. Peterson picks up about 4 yards on the play. Passes is there for the catch. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Passes it. It's tipped. That incompletion will bring up second down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Someone jumped early down there.
False start. Offense. Repeat, second down.
So it's now 2nd and 15 following the penalty. Dumps it out left.
And when you throw a football that hard, it just leaves no margin for error because there's no room for the wide receiver to make an adjustment.
Here's the deep throw. Falls incomplete.
Wow, he just let that one get away from him. I mean, that was a relatively easy throw for him to make.
He takes it back to the 29-yard line.
The 49ers looked very strong that last offensive possession. They capped it off with a touchdown. Those are exactly the types of drives coaches love to see unless you're on the defensive side.
He got deep cleated.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Hicks gets the ball left side. They gain 5 yards there. That'll bring up third down.
And in most defensive schemes, the one guy that is not accounted for is the quarterback. And it becomes so frustrating on those big downs if a quarterback takes off and picks up a first down.
He gets out to about the 45-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Here's a pitch left side. A pickup of 4, and that makes it 3rd down. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. Rolling right. Gets the pass out.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
They'll give it off here. Brought down behind the line.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Passes to his left. Into traffic, and it's picked off. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Not only was that a tremendous interception, but when he got the ball in his hand, he looked like he knew what to do with it. What a run.
Weeks tacks on the extra point. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. He'll down it in the end zone. The 49ers want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover. Passes it out. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. The stop was made by Heath Miller. And that one will now make 2 interceptions he's thrown in this first half.
Not exactly the way he was hoping to start this football game, but plenty of time still remains. He can get himself right back on track.
He's hammered in the backfield.
A lot of defensive coordinators really believe in trying to take away the inside gaps and force the back to bounce to the outside, believing that in this league, in this day and age, there's too much speed to really be effective going outside.
He's running out of time. Brian Arakpo records his 5th sack of the year. Here's the throw. Hahi intercepts it.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
Sheds one tackler.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Screen pass to the back. Tackle was made by Joe.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
Throws it. Leaping catch.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the first down.
Throws it short. And it's knocked down. Hicks was the intended receiver. On the ground with a tailback. 3rd down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Short throw.
Defense was not fooled on that one. They had them locked down, and there really was no good option down the field.
No good. The Cowboys will set up shop at the 48-yard line. This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
False start. Offense. Repeat, first down.
So the penalty makes it 1st and 15. Gets the pass away. Makes the catch, and he is dropped.
Now, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Hands it off.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
There for the catch. Hit as he caught it, and he's able to hang on. And that's the end of the first quarter. We've got a tie ball game. Has a man deep. Here's the throw.
The Cowboys are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
Peterson takes the pitch. Carried makes the tackle. 4 yards will get them in for the score. Toss. Touchdown, Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys take 7 plays to cover 55 yards and end it with a trip to the end zone.
It's such a luxury to be able to hand the ball off to a player with those kinds of moves, you know, especially when you get down inside the 10-yard line, because you know the defense is packed in and there's just less room to maneuver.
He'll return it from the 1. Still pushing. They get him at the 33. The offense will start at the 33-yard line. The stop was made by Kelly.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
They go with a pitch to the right.
This is one of those guys you just love watching him run the football. His footwork, his balance, but especially his determination. He just does not want to be tackled.
Here's the give. Raji was there on the tackle. It wasn't a big gain, but he got them enough to convert.
Yeah, the defense really played that one pretty well, but anytime you get in those short yardage situations, you can't allow that ball carrier to fall forward. If he does, typically you pick up the first down.
The pass is away. This is close. They'll bring out the chains. The ref signals that they're just a little short. It's 3rd down now, just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. Got it off barely. Jackson gets the pick. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped.
Quarterback under pressure, the corner in the right place, and I'm sure this head coach is rolling his eyes. No way that one should have been thrown.
Gets the pass away. Tahi was there to bring him down. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
He hasn't had a good first half at all. Just can't seem to get through this defense. Passes on the move. And Quan Bolden was his intended target. Throws it short. Makes the catch.
I always have to snicker a little bit when I see a pass play like that. I can almost hear John Madden talking about how can you pick up the first down when you complete the pass short of the sticks? What are they thinking about? And he's just so right.
The 49ers come back out looking for better results than their last time on the field. Passes the ball, and it's tipped away. James was the intended receiver on the play. He throws right, and it's completed. Hicks makes his third catch of the game. Here's a 3rd and 3. So we'll probably see the punt team now after that incompletion as the offense goes 3 and out.
Not a very creative sequence of play calling that time. They just never seem to get anything going on that drive.
Hit and dropped at the 28-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Dumps it out right. Johnson tackles him at the 33. Walker makes his 3rd grab. Feeds it to the back. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Peterson gains about 2 yards on the run. Peterson gets it on the inside.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
He gets to the 26. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Rolls right. Throws it short. They can't bring him down. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, San Francisco.
There's just something about a ball that you know if you catch it, it's 6 points. And if you don't, you're going to be the goat of the game. It just makes you focus a little bit more.
Rob Baronis ties the game on the extra point. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. They get him at the 25. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3 and out. Short throw to the right.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Gives to the back. He tries to spin, but he's brought down.
Adrian Peterson with some very solid running that time. If there is an opening to be found on the defense, this guy is going to find it and exploit it.
Gets the ball away.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
He throws right, and he caught it.
All it takes is a split second on a play fake for the defense to get just a little out of position. I think that's just what happened on that pass there.
Dumps it out right.
The Cowboys are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
Gets the pass off. Defender tips it away. Rasheem Mathis was defending on the play. Peterson takes it up the middle.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Throws it short. Defender gets his hand on it. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
No good. They'll get the ball here at the 32-yard line. First and 10. Throws it out. Jackson makes the tackle.
The 49ers are doing a pretty good job in the passing game. The receivers are finding some space in the secondary, and the ball is getting there on time.
The stop was made by Kelly.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that. And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
He needs to get the pass off. Kelly has it.
Well, so much for the theory that defensive backs can't catch. That was really a nice catch on that one.
Short pass to his left. Bolden is able to make his 4th reception. The Cowboys call a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. No! He throws right. Incomplete pass. And Quan Bolden was the intended receiver. Here's the pass. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Not a good bounce on this one. The 49ers turned the ball over on an interception their last time out. Hands it to the back. 4-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down. Let's send you to the studio for this brief halftime break.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
We'll take a look at the scores from other action. Here's a look at the top performers from around the league. Thomas has rushed for over 75 yards. Taking a look at the stats from your game now, San Francisco racked up over 300 yards in the first half. It's a tie game after 2. Top plays from the first half. Here you go.
second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Fumble. And it will be fumbled out of bounds on the kick return. The Cowboys will start this drive at the 27-yard line. And it looks like we have a flag down on the play. And I have a feeling this one's coming back.
Holding offense. Repeat, first down.
So first down once again, but a long ways to go following the penalty. Passes to his left. Catches it, and he's dropped. Bolden makes it 5 catches for the game. Defense closing in. Bolden brings in his 6th catch of the game. Third down now, they'll need 7 to convert. Ball on the 30. Has time. Past the line.
Boy, in that kind of situation, you just think that if they're going to pick up the first down on you, they're going to have to do it throwing the football. But that time, the quarterback got out in the open field and got their linemen looked tired. They're physically outmatched, and it's beginning to take a toll on these runners. I'm not sure how many more times they want to carry the ball.
Throws it. Comes down with it.
Pretty good effort that time, but on third and very long, sometimes tough to pick up that first down.
Hicks back deep to return. And they'll down it at the 3-yard line. Roethlisberger brings the offense out, and they're going to have a long way to go on this series. Gives to the back. He gets out to about the 6-yard line before he's gang tackled. 2nd and 7 situation here. Ball on the 6-yard line. They hand it off. He makes his way to about the 15 before several defenders bring him down. On the ground with a tailback. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 15-yard line. Runs over tackling. They pick up a good 6 yards there, and so it'll be 3rd down. Here's the halfback.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
It'll go out at the 42. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Passes. It's tipped, and they can't complete the first down pass attempt. 2nd down coming up. Johnson makes the tackle. Might want to start thinking of a different approach as this running game has been ineffective.
Let's go! We're 38! We're 38! 60 minutes.
Passes it. And he brings in the high pass.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
Here we go.
Passes, end zone. Friedman throws touchdown pass number 10 of the season. Weeks adds the extra point. Here's your sprint drive summary. Dallas is up 7. This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
They get a good 7 yards on that play. That'll bring up 3rd down. Moves to his right. Brings it in. And he's crossed the century mark in receiving yards. This has been one heck of a performance.
And Tom, I don't think he's finished yet. This is a guy that is on a roll right now, and this defense really doesn't have an answer for him.
They'll give it off here. He gets out to about the 35-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
He's dragged down on the play. B.J. Raji has 5 sacks on the year. Gets the pass out. Jackson bats it away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Driven out of bounds at the 40. The Cowboys were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is. Let's go.
Passes it out. He leaps. It's caught.
And when you're trying to catch those high, hard ones, you just don't know what's going to happen to your body. I tell you, you haven't lived until you caught one of those and had one of those clowns flip you upside down.
Peterson takes it up the middle. He's starting to show some frustration after another short gain. This defense has really made it tough going. He gets out to about the 42-yard line before he's dropped by a host of tacklers. And it looked like they jumped early.
Still 3rd down.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Keenan can pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. And takes a terrible bounce. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. The stop was made by B.J. Raji.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker who came on the blitz that time. And sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
He fights forward to about the 23 before he's hit and dropped. Pretty tight game as we head to the 4th. Our score, the Cowboys 21, the 49ers 14. The 49ers begin this final quarter with possession of the ball, down by a touchdown. Here's the throw. Drops the sure pick. So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
There's nothing more frustrating for an offense to come in and go 3 and out. That's just embarrassing.
Do what you do.
He makes it out to the 40-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive.
Get him going. Let's go.
Throws it deep. Knocked down. Johnson had the coverage on the play.
Here we go.
Sacked. Brian Arakpo makes it to him for another takedown, his second of the game. They'll give it off here. Tackle was made by Johnson. A lot of coaches would have tried to get the first here.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
Takes it out to the 32. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out.
This is the calm before the storm, baby.
Roethlisberger hands it off straight ahead. Not sure if I agree with that call at all.
Yeah, the running game at this point works against you on a couple of fronts. One, you're not going to get typically a big play out of it, and that clock keeps on ticking. Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
Let's go, man.
Throws it. Tipped ball, intercepted. The stop was made by Heath Miller. That's his 5th pick of the game. Unbelievable.
Tom, I have to tell you, I was the worst quarterback in the history of the planet. I played through high school and my freshman year of college, and not even I could throw 5 interceptions in one game. I tried, but I never did do that.
Mathis gets his hand on it. LaRon Landry was defending on the play. Gives to the back. Still on his feet. Too close to call. Here comes the chain gang.
Let's go. Let's get that right here.
The signal is a first down. 1st and 10. Peterson again. He's still going. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. Johnson was there to bring him down.
Let's go. Get him. Let's go.
They get to him. Brian Arakpo is giving the offensive coordinator fits. He just recorded his 3rd sack of the game. Gets the pass away.
The Cowboys are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
It's the tailback. He tries to spin, and he is dropped.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Peterson gets 3 yards on the carry. This is the 9th play of this drive. A Okoye picks up first down yardage, and I think that was his very first carry of the ballgame.
You got it. First time all day long they've called his number. And if this guy's on my team, you just simply have to find a way to get the ball in his hands.
Hit as he let go of the ball. Caught and dropped.
The tight end did a good job here selling the block and then going out into his route and making the catch for a decent gain on the play. You love to see a halfback with absolutely no fear. Once he saw that goal line, he knew he was going to stick it in.
Point after is good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. With less than 4 minutes to go in the fourth, the score, the Cowboys 28, the 49ers 14. He'll return it from the 1. He brings it back to the 23. The 49ers will begin this drive at the 23. Short throw to the right. Jones makes the tackle. A gain of 9 yards on the play. That'll make it second down. The pass is away. At the 40, the stop was made by Kelly. James makes it 5 catches for the game. Gets the pass away. Fitzgerald can't hang on to the ball. Jones scoops it.
Wide receivers are pretty good at catching the football. They're not always good at running with the football. It takes a lot of strength to hold on to that ball, and he gave it up.
Freeman hands it off straight ahead. Tahi tracks him down, wraps him up for tackle number 5. Here's the give. Tackle was made by Brian Arakpo. Adrian Peterson does a great job to get free and pick up the first. First down, 10 to go. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. They hand it off again, and he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. Peterson gains about 2 yards on the run.
Where ain't no joke?
On the ground, up the middle. He fights forward to about the 40 before he gets brought down. Peterson picks up a yard on the play.
And really, this defensive coordinator has no choice at this point. You have to start attacking. You have to start blitzing. Whatever you have to do to take away this running game because it is eating too much of the clock.
The defense calls a timeout. They take a knee. Second down, about 12 yards to go. Ball on the 35.
Crisscross, baby, crisscross. Man, 38. Flex round, flex round. Let's focus in on what we gotta do here. Let's get it. Let's go, baby. Turn it up. Let's go do this. Let's get it done. Wide, play it, play it. Let's do this, man. Wide out, wide out. Wide. Nasty, baby, nasty. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Dropped behind the line.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
And he'll just kneel it here. Fourth down. The Cowboys are lining up to punt it away.
Hang tight.
And it goes out of the end zone for the touchback. The 49ers will set up shop at the 20. And they're going to take one last shot at the end zone here. Passes the ball. It's picked off. That should wrap things up. At the 30, the stop was made by Hicks. That'll do it from Arlington. Stick around for the post-game highlights and wrap-up.